Our American Holocaust. This is a picture called 1,000 Ear Tags. It is a haunting image representing the animals killed in a single day at one slaughterhouse. 11,000 minds, 11,000 identities, 11,000 biographies, erased from existence and pulped into meat every single day at millions of death camps worldwide. We are surrounded, wrote J.M. Cortez, by an enterprise of degradation, cruelty, and killing which rivals anything the third regime was capable of. Animal cruelty is not a seldom act in any American slaughterhouse. Through my resources, Animal Law Coalition, downed cows, cows too sick or injured to even stand or walk, are stabbed in the eyes, jabbed with forklifts, shocked in sensitive areas, dragged with heavy chains, or drowned with high-pressure water hoses. And these are usually sick or end-of-the-product dairy cows. The USDA actually prohibits the slaughter and use of meat of downed cows, but there is a loophole, like oftentimes, where the Food Safety Inspection Service has to judge case by case, so usually no downed cow is spared. Now, not all workers are evil. Sometimes it's just the process in which they have to do it at such a quick pace. In fact, there's a Washington Post article where they interviewed a man named Monroe, and this is what he said. The Washington Post article is called "They Die Piece by Piece." They blink. They make noises, he said softly. Their heads move. Their eyes are wide and looking around. Still Monroe would cut. On bad days, dozens of animals reached his station, clearly alive and conscious. Some would survive the tail cutter, the belly ripper, the hide puller. They die, said Monroe, piece by piece. These people are made to make a steer into a steak in less than 25 minutes. So there's no time to decide to make sure that they are dead or at least unconscious and stunned. It is not the high demand for the fast-pacedness, it is the people in charge. The companies and president owners are not paying attention or care that their inspection staff is too low. In fact, one audit in Hallmark, the people went down and told them to put the electric pods away because the company knew that it was wrong, but they still chose to do it because it was too much of a hassle to put in any extra effort than what they already do. Animals are in fact force-fasted 48 hours before they go and travel on long-distance trucks, once again without food or water, and they're usually made to wait their turn for their death 1 to 2 days until it's their time. There are mechanisms to knock them out. This is a stun gun. It puts in a retractable bullet in the cow's brain and comes right back out. But according to my sources, animal rights actions, 40% of the time, they are not stunned. Obviously, this is wrong, but usually we don't want to know. And even if we don't watch, even if we pretend that it's not happening, it still is. They need regulations, and for the first regulation they need is for regulations to be held. There needs to be more severe consequences, less loopholes. There needs to be a video monitor by the third party, an inspection staff, a stronger prohibition against the slaughter of downed cows, and a stronger prohibition against the use of electric prods. Any step towards a more humane death is a good one, though. But as students, we can do something. Public awareness and pressure are the most effective means for eliminating the horrific abuse posed by factory farming and slaughterhouse abuse, FHA says. So spread the word, especially through charities. They can get out online videos, ads, and reach bigger communities faster. I personally found the best charity was the Humane League to donate to. For every $1,000 that you give them, 13,400 animals are spared from life in the industrial agricultural industry. But the Humane League doesn't just do that. They don't just protect the stronger rights and protection for farm animals, they also stop poaching, build animal sanctuaries, promote pet adoption, stop puppy mills, protect and altogether protect innocent creatures that cannot protect themselves. Let me tell you a little story about the cow who cried. Her name is Emma, and she's from Germany, and she, like most cows around the world, was supposed to be sent to the slaughter. And she was very aware. As you can see, this is an actual picture of her. As she got on the truck, you could see the fear and dread in her eyes, and she actually started to cry, thinking that she would be led to where her fellow peers had been before. But Emma's story is not a sad one. In fact, she was given to an animal sanctuary farm where she can play and hang out with plenty of other cows. And there's actually a video, but I couldn't show it to you guys because it was too long. You know, I love meat, and you guys all know this, but I have often tried to forget the way that this meat is processed. There's nothing wrong with loving and eating meat, but sometimes we have to ask ourselves, at what cost? We need to band together and fix the slaughterhouse system and stop the killing of these animals so inhumanely. God told Adam and Eve to take care of the earth and its animals. We need to spare the Thanksgiving turkey. We need to protect those that cannot stand against us. We need to stop demanding such strong quantities of meat and stop turning our heads so we cannot see them die, because they do. They die horrible, painful, scary deaths. If no one speaks out for them, how then will they be saved? We demanded meat, and so we took it. We are the ones who have created a holocaust for these farm animals. Which one of us will stand up to demand an end for it? Donate to the Humane Society and save those poor creatures. That's it.
Yeah. Wow. Does anyone else have like PowerPoints of theirs? Yeah. Well, you should probably close the font a little bit.
Okay, so we can appreciate it. Oh, my goodness. Oh. How did we do on time?
7:13.
I checked it. No, I'm just going to take it out.
Okay, who's next? Feel free to set up. Oh. I love cow. I think one of my favorite cows are Jersey cows because they have such pretty faces.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh. All right, somebody else want to set up? Lexi, go ahead and set up. Yeah, you can do this. Thank you.
Forget some of those little stuff.
Oh, absolutely, I can handle it.
There, I have some on the table.
Oh, she's got some.
There we are. Very good.
There we go.
When we vote on our choice to donate to, I think I'll ask you to give the top two choices, because it's just going to be too difficult to choose just one. So the top two, and then we'll go with whoever has the most votes. We will donate. All right.
Oh, do this, stay on the camera.
I can do it.
I don't care. I'll do it.
Sure. silly hunting. Whenever you're ready, Lexi. Oh, you could